Hi, in this video I'm going to give you a general overview of your online course. The first thing I want to mention is navigation within the course. You have a couple of options and there's always many ways of doing the same thing. Regardless of what you click on or select in your course, so for example if I click on Meet Your Instructor, regardless of where you are in the course, to get back to the main homepage of your course, you can use this breadcrumb trail up at the top, and just by clicking on the name of your course, it will take you back to the homepage. So with that in mind, let's take a look at what else you have in your course as far as general layout. At the very top of your course, you've got some very first week kinds of tasks that you need to do. You need to read the syllabus and make note of the dates and expectations in the syllabus. There are some orientation tasks that you must complete. If this video isn't enough of a guide for you as far as finding things in your course and being able to use your courses, there's a general UR Courses student guide, and there are quite a few videos within that guide. Your course will also have side blocks. Now on the side blocks, we've got an area that will show you who's in the course at the same time as you in real time. We have a list of who's in the course. We have a link to your grades so that once you do start submitting assignments and the assignments are graded, you can view your grade results by clicking on this link. There is a navigation block down here as well, so if you're not comfortable using the breadcrumb trail, you can also get to different parts of your course using this block here. Going to the blocks on the other side, there's an activities block in the upper corner, and this is just a different way of looking at the same content that is down the center of your course. So for example, you'll have several assignments. Now there's an assignment area on the main page of your course where you can see the assignments for the course, but if I click on assignments in this location, it will just give you a different way of looking at the same information. Same with forums. Each week you're going to have some small group forums, and again, going down the main page of your course, we do have a forum area. You see a few forums here. They are going to be released week by week, and again, you can get to those same forums by using that activities block in the upper right hand corner. The place where you're going to find your course material also is going to show up on the main home screen. Now right now we have an introduction module that's going to take you through the first week of, or the first few days of classes. If I click on this book, I won't click on it yet because I do want to mention that the course material also shows up on the bookshelf within the side menu. Now you can see that there are several modules in this course, but they will only be released 1 week at a time. So I can try to click on Module 5 right now, but I will get an error saying that it's not open yet. The one that is open is the Introduction module, so I'll use this one as an example for how to move around within an electronic book within UR Courses. So what you want to do is click on your course material link for that week. So I'm going to click on the Introduction module link. And what's going to open up is information that you'd be reading, and then there's also going to be a bit of a table of contents. Now because this is an introduction module, there's actually only 2 pages to this book, an introduction page which we are on, and then there's also a respectful communication guideline page which has more information. That being said, module 1, 2, and 3, etc. is going to have a longer table of contents. So make sure when you do open up that book that you take a really good look at the table of contents and you read through the book. Some will have several pages. This being the first one, it's kind of short. Again, to get back to the main page, you can always click on the title of your course and you will be brought back to the main page. So your course material will be showing up here week by week right on the main page, and it will have dates associated with it so that you know what to expect and what kind of tasks that you need to do for that particular week. There's also an assignments and resource area. Now assignments are Note that assignments are due at 4:30 on the due dates. So it's not at the end of the evening at midnight, it's at 4:30. So make note of that and accommodate for that. You've got several assignments that you must submit using your courses, and you would submit a file. If you do not know how to submit an assignment in your courses, I encourage you to go to this Your Courses student guide, and there's more information there for you. If I have time in this video, I will try to address that, but there's a few other things I want to show you first. Another thing within this assignment area are resources. At the very beginning of your course, near the front half of your course, you're going to have a live library session. The library session is going to be held by a liaison librarian who specializes in social work as a subject subject matter. And so he is going to provide a overview of how to use the library and what to look for and how to find resources based on social work being the subject. So I encourage you to take part in that session. It is going to be during the day, so if you can't, again, it is optional. It's strongly encouraged though, and so definitely try to take advantage of that. There's also a library guide for social work that will have the databases relating to social work listed for you, and it's a library guide that was put together by the University of Regina Library. There's also some more information on how to style your assignments as well. Just moving down your course, there's also a forums area. Now every week you're going to have small group discussions, and week by week, just like the content, the forums will show up. The forums are going to be open for 1 week, and they do close on Saturdays by 4:30. So again, there's that 4:30 time, end time. Right now you're going to see Module 1's forum, and that's going to be a whole group forum, but once you get into the other modules, then you'll be split out into smaller groups, and there's going to be a group list so that you know what group you belong to. And each week you're going to discuss and extend the topic that is put forth in the course material, and you're going to talk about it. And then once you are finished talking with your other group members, one group member is going to be responsible for coming up with a small summary of what your group talked about to share with the rest of the class. So right at the get-go, we want students to sign up for what modules that they want to be responsible for. So again, it's only one person within the group that will be doing the summary forums, but you need to sign up for them, and it's on a first come, first serve basis. So if I click on sign up for modules 2 to 4, you'll see there that we've got some dates associated with it, and you can definitely pick what date works for you. You're only required to pick one date for each one of these sign-up sheets. And the responsibility for the summary is also outlined here as well as in your syllabus. So just going back to the main page, I think that is about all that I wanted to talk to you about. So let me, before I leave, quickly show you how you can upload a file in the assignment area. So for example, I'll just use this link as an example. One of the assignments is for you to submit an outline. So I'm going to click on this community assessment outline link. And you will also see a bit of grading criteria of what exactly your instructor is looking for. So it's very important to read this to know, how to frame your assignment. Once you have your assignment file completed in a Word document or whatever kind of file you're using, you want to use the Add Submission button. You can see in the Add Submission button, you can literally just drag and drop your file into this box, and it will attach itself. If you're not sure how to do that, you can use this Add button at the top here, and you'll get a little bit of a Browse button where you can select the file from your computer wherever it's stored. So I would then go to my documents and select a file. It's taking a little while to think here. And I would just select a file. Mine's going to be a PDF, but yours is probably going to be a Word document. And select Open. The name of the file shows up here, and then I would choose to click on Upload this file. It places the file in the box, and if by accident you place the wrong file, you can always just click once on the file and there is a delete button, and then you could submit a different file. When you're all done and you have the file there that you want, there is a Save Changes box, and that will submit your assignment. So you can see here that this is the file that I submitted, and it does tell you the date that I submitted the file, and also the due date for the assignment is listed there as well. Let's just go back to the main page. So I hope you enjoy your course, and I hope this video was helpful for just giving you a feel for how the course is organized. Have a great semester.